Hi, this is Sarah, and today I am reviewing for you the alcohol-free Neutrogena toner. Looks like this. Now, I just finished filming a review, actually, of this toner. So if you're watching these in serial, I would tell you that I used this. This is something that I bought for myself. I bought it because Zeller's was going out of sale by me, and this was $6 a bottle. It was a good sale. I bought the last 4 bottles because generally Neutrogena products are great. Even if they're not amazing, they don't break my skin out and they do the job that they need to do. So, what I love about this, it's alcohol free. The fact that it's not drying is very true. I don't find it particularly moisturizing like I find the L'Oreal, but as I said in the other video, that's not always what I want. In winter especially, like moisturizing in toners is awesome. I don't find that this leaves a residue like a majority of Neutrogena products that I love. I find that this does one thing and it does one thing really well. And that is that I find that when I use this, my skin feels clean. It's not dried out, it's not greased up, it is just clean. Now, the other thing, as it is a Neutrogena product, it does have that, that typical, here. Yeah, it just smells like everything else pretty much from Neutrogena. It's just got that smell that's sort of like clean sheets right out of the dryer. It's awesome. You wouldn't necessarily call it a perfume. It's just the scent that, you know, any of their cleansers and things have. It just smells like clean and nice and refreshing and lovely. So yeah, it's a 250 ml bottle, $6. Comes in a, you know, it's just a clear toner. What I like is that, of course I closed up. Now, it does have this bottle cap, which I have said on previous occasions I'm not a big fan of, because I find that I wind up making a big mess and accidentally putting more product than I need to. But of course, being that it's just a normal, everyday round cap, you can twist it off, just deal with the bottle top, slightly more controllable. I'm just gonna check and see now. I cannot tell if it's sodium chloride. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure this is a benzoyl peroxide one, which, to be fair, I mean, I've been using since I was a teenager things with peroxide, and I've never had a problem with it. I find that they do the job. I don't find that one is any better than the other when you're talking about a benzoyl peroxide based toner. This is hyaluronic acid in this one. Also, didn't find it any better than any other. When I want to try something that actually has salicylic acid in it to see if that actually gets me, you know, better results, if it, you know, if my skin winds up being clearer and my blackheads are less blackheady and things like that. So, you know what I'm going to say about this? I'm going to say the same thing I generally feel about most Neutrogena products. They're good. They are, I suppose you could say, bog standard, but there's a reason that Neutrogena has been around for a long time and everybody goes and gets their stuff. They're good, they're trusted. It's just, it smells clean. It does what it needs to. I didn't find it gave my skin any, no, it didn't break my skin out. It didn't cause me any issues. When I used it as a secondary after already having cleansed off makeup, it did a good job at removing the leftover residue. It's generally really good stuff. Like I said, it doesn't have a smell, not drying, didn't break me out. You know, I didn't feel like, I'm one of those girls that all my stuff lives in the drawer because I don't have a lot of vanity space. And in general, especially where my skincare is concerned, I don't actually care what the packaging looks like as long as the packaging isn't what I'm paying for. Because if I'm paying a lot of money for a product in a nice package and the product is terrible, then I'm really pissed off. Whereas this, you know, it looks like drugstore stuff. I'm not gonna say it looks cheap because it, you know, it just, okay, maybe to an extent it looks cheap, but not like cheap and nasty, just like, I don't know, just basic. It just looks basic, the product's basic, it does everything it needs to do. It's good stuff. And also, it was the cheapest. And I think it's important to tell people if this is the cheapest where you are, because Neutrogena stuff goes on sale a lot. Because I will almost always reach, especially in certain ways, for the cheapest product, just to see if I can get away with getting that instead of the more expensive one. So, if this is the cheapest where you are, get it. If you give it a try and it fails you, it will be because of a skin type thing, it won't be because it's generally like crap. It's not like smelly or horrible or really, really dry. I would say generally if you have really, 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 really oily skin, then this probably might not necessarily be for you. You might need something that's that is actually more drying. However, if you have dry skin, not like super, super dry skin, I think that this would be like a really good start for you. So especially if you're like combination leaning more towards dry. If you're like combination leaning more towards like really super dry, I would probably actually go with this. But I think that if you're like, especially combination leaning more towards oily, you're very safe with this. It really didn't make me a grease pit or anything. It was really nice stuff, and I really, really like it. And I was a bit like, oh god, I now have 4 bottles of this toner that I've never actually even tried. Shit, what if it breaks me out? I didn't even think about it because it's Neutrogena. That's generally how it was. It was like, but I'm really glad I made the purchase, and now I have like 2 years worth of toner, and I bought it for like, I think it was even cheaper than that. It was only like, yeah, it was like, and I bought that for under $20. So I'm pretty okay with that. Where normally where I am, toner is at least 10. Boo. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, any questions, comments, suggestions, whatever, leave them down below or drop me a message and I will get back to you as soon as I can. As always, I'm Sarah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a really great day. Okay, thank you. Bye!